So in this video, I'm going to be talking about who's the real pick-me here. The word pick-me means basically that you want to be picked by men. You're doing things to get picked by men, right? Okay, so let's evaluate what you guys are doing. So I'm going to pull up a comment section right now on the screen where this white dude had posted himself, no text, no information, just himself. And when you go to the comment section, every icon is a black woman just being so thirsty for this white man. Like, I actually literally looked at every single icon. It was literally all black women. And what's even more embarrassing is I'm noticing this trend of white men not even paying you guys any attention back. They're literally paying you dust. You are in the comment section begging for their approval. Is that not a pick-me? Begging for men's approval? Okay, you're in the comment section begging for their approval, and my friend even pointed out, because my friend sent me that. My friend was the one that was cringing over that. And my friend said, you know dang well he sees those black women in the comment section. He hasn't even acknowledged any of the comments, and you guys are bending it over backwards, ready to bust it open for a person just because they are white. Like, this doesn't make any sense. He's just white. Like, what? I have seen the craziest comments from black women under other white men's comment sections. I've seen black women ask white men to fold them like a pretzel, put them in all types of nasty positions, and this is publicly. This is not even your man. Why are you pushing those nasty advantages on a person that you don't even know? R-word category, to be honest. If you take those same comments and say it to someone at work, for example, they could go to HR or even take it to a lawyer and sue you for intercourse harassment. So why is it any different under this person's comment section? You're creeping them out. That's why they don't even acknowledge the comments. They completely pay you guys dust every time. Everyone has seen those black girls that will be in the comment section of the white man's video. Do you like dark-skinned girls? Do you like chocolate girls? Do you like black girls? Do you like black girls? Pick me. Do you like black girls? Please pick me. I need you to like black girls. Pick me, white man. Pick me. Pick me. So who's the real pick me here? Let's ask yourself that, okay? I have never behaved that way. I also want to bring up Fanita. Yes, we're going to talk about her because you guys are late. I've been noticed the white male desperation with her. So if you don't know who Fanita is, she is this person on TikTok who tries too hard to be funny and only white people find her funny. She laughs at all her jokes. And she is constantly randomly just going up to white men and harassing them. Literally. I'm going to put a video on the screen. No.
Jesus Christ.
Soft guy, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of thin, but yeah, it's soft.
It's kind of thin. I got curly hair. What are you talking about? Thin. Thin.
The
only thing thin about me is his waist.
Oh. Have you had sex with a black girl? Have you? Feed me in the moment. Have you? Have you? One time I licked my best friend's like vagina, yeah.
No way.
It was a dare though. It wasn't on no freaky shit.
A dare? That's the freakiest dare you could have.
Carrington, that's what I'm saying. You should really take me seriously. Because right now, I'm a hot commodity. I'm almost like Beyonce hitting the streets for the first time. I'm cracking the 80s.
Low, cracking the 80s.
I'm hitting the streets like cracking the 80s right now. Let's get another bottle.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fucked up already.
That's what I'm saying. Gotta get another bottle.
Low key, low key.
Not even low key, high key.
High key. What?
How big is it? I know that Carrington, I see your penis through your fucking pants today. Let's stop pretending like this shit is not. That shit, that one-eyed snake looked me in the eyes and said, girl, grab it.
Girl, grab it is crazy. I'm kind of fucked up off this soju.
I feel like we should go drink. Let's go to a bar.
No, girl, it's like 3.
What's your favorite thing about me? Besides that I'm funny and hot and shit. You know, the regular shit.
You're very comfortable in your own, like personality.
I can't play the music, but if that's not bad enough, watch her literally harass this man. She's forcing a kiss upon this man, and he is moving his head away like he has been doing the entire video. Wow.
What makes me happy? Big fat set of tits, for a little bit. And then
A big old ass.
yeah, but that's not complete happiness, Finita.
Oh, like the pussy? That's complete.
Oh, jeez.
My big fat ass, fat ma. These big fat old tits. It's 3 for 3.
You turned the conversation so crazily, and I don't even remember what I was thinking.
Have you ever did anal?
And let me butt in real quick while I play this cringe series of Finita. She does not even know how to read the room. She can't pick up on social cues. There's different types of laughter. All of these guys are laughing out of discomfort because they are being harassed. And she keeps going thinking she's super funny, and that's what I'm talking about.
Are you an ass or tits guy?
I thought about this the other day, and I thought I was an ass guy, but I think I'm a tits guy.
Oh.
I'm not gonna look, but I thought like for the longest time I was like, I'm an ass guy. Yeah.
Good thing I wore my push-up bra today. I had a feeling you were a tits guy.
Yeah, I for the longest time I thought I was an ass, but I'm like, nah, I think I'm a tits guy.
Sean just like, I feel like Sean talk you through.
She reminds me of those dudes in school that would always ask you for a hug. I don't know. She has such creepy incel energy. But anyways, I'm going to play it again. She basically said, out of nowhere, out of the blue, like she always does, because she's creepy, she told this guy on the screen right here that's looking uncomfortable. She talks so fast. So she said, I feel like Sean talks you through it, implying that during intercourse and during the time you're climaxing, he's talking you through it. Like, that's so inappropriate, and it's out of nowhere. It's harassment. But I'm going to play it again.
Sean just like, I feel like Sean talk you through it. Like, I don't know.
Because this is work for them. So this is literally workplace harassment. You know? Imagine you are in a break room and your coworker says stuff like that out of nowhere to you. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Another thing that I want to mention is that Finita said she's popular, or she was popular in school. Okay, so you went to like a white school, I'm guessing, right? Okay. Were you popular, or do you not know how to read social cues that those people were probably tiptoeing around you because you were probably the only black girl and they don't want to upset you, so then they become friends with you? I feel like that's more of the case if I'm just guessing. And I'm just going based off of how we can see it in these videos. She swears she's hilarious and they're loving it. No, they're uncomfortable. You know, you see a smile and a laughter and think, oh yeah, this is good, I'm going to keep going. No. Also, Finita seems like a bully to me. She seems like a class clown. She's constantly making little jokes about white people to their face, which is very mean. And everyone knows that bullies don't have genuine friends. It's kind of like even when you watch those movies like Mean Girls, everyone around you is just fake because they're scared of you. Especially in a climate today, white folks have to walk on eggshells around black people. I'm going to play an example of what I mean on a screen.
I don't think Spencer's mouth can like physically close.
Well, like, it just did.
I feel like you just forced it to though. You're like, 'cause every time you do, you go.
Oh yeah, I do. Huh. Well, okay. In my defense, I did have a speech impediment growing up, and that speech. Okay.
There you go. Now I'm an ableist.
That's tougher to say, isn't it?
You know what? Your mouth kind of reminds me of like a person from Whoville.
That's
because
fine.
you like lip is not there.
Well, I
But,
can't
like,
help that.
No, you can't. It's just like Whoville.
Body shaming's fine until it's all about the weight, right? Goodness, here come the comments.
But that is also something that I'm noticing. Like, I'm correlating it now to obese people. I knew of a guy that acted just like that. He would make everyone the butt of the joke. Guys, wrap that personality trait up. I think they think that they're like doing something with that personality trait. It's very unattractive. Let's hang it up and get a new one. I noticed that larger people tend to insert themselves, or they're more aggressive and straightforward more because people don't pay them any mind. They're invisible, and Finita has even admitted this.
To the fat girls and fat people watching this, and like you're wondering, like, oh my God, am I gonna be treated differently when I lose weight? That question is abso-fucking-lutely. Society is so fat phobic, and when people meet you, they only see that you're fat. And Now that I've lost a significant amount of weight, I've lost like a whole nother person. Anita, you're so pretty. You're so gorgeous. You're so this. Guys come out of the woodworks to try to talk to me now. Guys approach me, like even walking down the street, people smile at me now. Like I'm no longer like invisible.
That's why they have that personality trait where it's like, okay, let me just be aggressive because nobody's going to come to me if I don't do that. Back to her being desperate for these men who are white. And this is how a lot of those divestors are acting. She has so many videos like that on her TikTok. I don't know if she took it down or whatever, but I just remember she would go up to these white guys and just be thirsting for them. And apparently she made a video saying that she doesn't like black men. Okay, you don't like black men, so your solution is to harass white men that aren't even paying you any attention. I mean, they're literally paying you dust. I want you guys to observe this. After this video, take note. Anytime you see a spicy white boy, right? Go in the comment section and look how desperate black women are acting over this man and just peep how he's paying her dust. Don't let a white man accidentally blink in a black woman's direction. Oh my gosh. So, like I said, I date people based on character. So I have kind of like went on a date with someone outside of my race. And it was so embarrassing the way black women treated me. Guys, I went on a date one time with like an Indian man or whatever. You had black women in front of my date screaming at me, yes, girl, swirl. I see you. Yes, date out. Yeah, on the street in front of my date. I was cringing so hard. So it's not just online. They're doing that in front of the man's face. It's literally worship. So what is this doing to a man's psyche when he sees you act like an animal over him?
They'll do the most basic stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, he bought her 2 roses. And they're like, that's so cute. I want that one day. And I'm like, well, now, what if we affirmed our own man like that? What if when our own man did something for us, you know, we gave him that same level of, you know, gratitude?
Yeah.
Imagine how much farther we'll get.
For sure.
But a white man breathing, you're like, oh, look how he took a breath. And it make me sick. It make me cringe. It's like, ew.
Yeah.
Now you over here just worshiping this man like he already wants you to. That's a...
Pretty soon, what's going to happen is we are going to create a bad stereotype for ourselves. This is why I'm speaking up on it, because I feel like my image as a black woman is attached to this when you guys act this way. Pretty soon, black women are going to have a stereotype that they are desperate for white men. They are pick-me's for white men. And then white men will then take advantage of your desperation. So I played the little clip of the white man saying he went on a date with a black woman and she was praising him the entire date. Yes, they're actually doing that in real life. I have experienced this. And she treated my date like he was a celebrity. I had black women shouting at him like he was a celebrity just over him not being black. It's truly disgusting. And I'm going to call it out. So it's interesting because I'm calling it out. I'm a pick-me. No, you guys are the pick-me's. Pick-me, white man. Do you like dark-skinned girls, white man? Do you like black girls? You know, the video that I pulled up where the whole entire comment section was all black women, right? The white man didn't even acknowledge any of the comments. I'm going to put it up on a screen one more time for you. I mean, this is just one example that I'm making. I can't give a million examples, but I see a million examples all the time. It's the same rhetoric. Thousands of black women flock to the comment sections to worship him and he pays it dust. But in this specific video, I want you to keep in mind, I scrolled through the entire comment section because I wanted you guys to see it was literally all black women and no attention was being reciprocated. But go where you're desired. You're not really desired over there, though. It's just the truth. He sees you guys in the comment section. He doesn't want you. That's the reality of it. Groups of white men are not really fawning over black women. That's just the truth. And that's okay. They're fawning over their own women for the most part. There's interracial dating and then there's these types of women. Okay? Like I said, this is a whole new agenda. This has nothing to do with interracial dating. There's interracial dating and then there's divestors. Those are two different genres. So I just feel like it's a major L for the black woman's image. Who's the real pick-me here? Am I tripping, guys? Because that's literally the definition of pick-me behavior. You're begging for the white man who's not paying you any mind to pick you publicly. You have got to be careful when you do things out of spite. And at this point, this goes for anyone because I see this in all types of scenarios. We know why they're in the white man's comment section worshiping him. We know why. It's to get under black men's skin for whatever resentment they held for black men, right? But they're not realizing all that's doing is 100% ruining your image. That's not affecting the black man in a way that you think it is. So we have got to be mindful when we do things out of spite. And this is in any scenario. I'm thinking of another thing that's popping up in my head. Cheaters. Someone cheated on you. So in return, you go and key that person's car or break their windows or bust their tires. Now you're sitting in jail. So you have to be careful with the behavior that you do out of anger and out of spite because it really just affects you. It doesn't really affect the other person. Like the cheater is out, they're free, they're living their best life. It's the same thing. We know there's an agenda being pushed here. We know this because this was not happening 5 years ago. This wasn't happening 10 years ago. We are well aware that you are trying to make your own ethnicity upset. But in the long run, it's really harming you when you're acting this desperate. Fanita admitted it. Like I said, she admitted it on her little rant or whatever. When she was spiraling out of control, she had expressed her disdain for black men. So your solution is to harass white men? I see right through those types of people. Like I said, it is a clear difference in energy between interracial daters and those types of people. Those people are quick to use this word pick me. This is where I'm getting it from them, right? But then when I'm evaluating your behavior, you will turn around and then be a total pick me for a white man. So you're just very hypocritical. You don't like when somebody else does something, but then you can do it yourself. Very hypocritical groups of women. So yeah, come again, who is the pick me? I noticed that certain types of black women love to critique other people, but you're doing the exact same thing that you're critiquing people on. So think long and hard on who's to pick me here.